Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really digging into harmonized beauty.
Hmm.
Our goal here is to understand the journey from, professional salon work to this focus on scientific formulation.
Hmm.
And crucially, how the science behind their main products actually delivers on that promise of all-day style rooted in care.
Yeah, it's interesting because the brand is very upfront about trying to bridge that gap, right? Between like what a pro can do in a salon and what you can manage at home.
Right.
And they seem to acknowledge that hitting that mark, well, it takes more than just your standard off-the-shelf stuff.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation. Harmony Bayes, the founder. She's got quite the background, 15 years in professional cosmetology. That's significant.
It really is. 15 years, you see a lot. And what she apparently saw again and again was women finding it hard to get those real salon quality results at home.
Especially volume and texture, I imagine.
Exactly. Lasting volume, touchable texture. And she figured out, this wasn't just a marketing angle problem. It needed real science.
So she partnered up.
Yeah, the sources say extensive research, formulation, and collaboration with top PhD scientists to create what they call the ultimate solution.
Okay, so not just tweaking existing formulas, more like engineering something new.
Seems like it. Maybe
Yeah.
looking at things like material science for microfriction, not just the usual ingredients you find everywhere.
That definitely ups the ante.
Hmm.
Okay, so that leads into their products. The goal is this natural and full look. They've got supplements, treatments, styling stuff.
And people seem to like it. The general rating is high, like 4.8 out of 5 from over 10,000 users, which is, well, pretty impressive.
Ah, okay.
And if you look at what's selling, what people are talking about, it's things like the Harmonized Beauty Bundle. That's a bestseller.
Got it. The bundle. What's the claim there?
The big promises are all-day volume and hold, touchable soft texture, and importantly, a natural finish with no residue.
No residue is key. And that bundle has, what, over 1,500 reviews?
Yeah, 1515, and the root texturizing powder on its own, almost 2,000 reviews.
So that powder seems to be the real engine here.
It definitely looks like the core technology people are responding to. It suggests that scientific step they took really paid off in the market.
Which brings us right to that core question, the one you probably have listening. The texture volumizing powder, how does it actually work? How do you get big volume without that sticky, heavy feeling or, that powdery white look?
Right. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And this is where their FAQ gives us some clues, a sort of aha moment.
Okay, break it down for us.
They state pretty clearly it will not leave your hair feeling dirty or sticky. Instead, the key word they use is grip.
Grip, not stickiness.
Exactly. It provides a buildable texture that creates grip. And it's that grip, likely from some advanced polymers or maybe microsilica, that builds the volume.
Ah, okay, so it's working at the root level, creating friction maybe, rather than coating the hair shaft with something sticky.
That seems to be the idea. Microfriction giving lift that lasts all day without the heavy binding agents you sometimes find.
That makes a lot more sense for a natural finish. But does that grip make the hair feel, stiff or crunchy after a few hours?
Yeah.
That can be the trade-off.
They claim the texture stays soft, and it supposedly absorbs fully. They also make a point, especially for darker hair types.
Yes. Does it show up?
They guarantee it will absorb right into the hair with no white residue, which is a huge deal for many people.
Definitely. And what about oil absorption? Is it basically a dry shampoo?
Well, they do say it has oil-absorbing properties, which is a nice side benefit, of course.
Yeah.
But they're careful not to market it primarily as a dry shampoo. The main focus, the stated purpose, is volume and texture through that unique grip mechanism.
Okay, so pulling this all together,
Yeah.
what's the big picture?
Well,
It sounds like Harmonized Beauty is essentially making good on that promise of salon results by combining that deep, hands-on cosmetology experience with some pretty specific science.
right. They identified a specific problem, lasting touchable volume at home, and seem to have engineered a solution using this grip idea instead of just, more hairspray or mousse.
Avoiding those old sticky residues.
Exactly. It's a targeted, science-backed approach to a common frustration.
So for you listening, here's something maybe to think about further. We know the founder's background, the collaboration with scientists, this focus on grip technology. What exactly was the difference she saw between typical salon products and consumer ones that made her think, okay, we need PhDs to fix this volume issue?
Yeah, what was that specific gap? And now that they've apparently engineered this grip tech for volume, What's next?
Where could that science go?
Could they use that same kind of microtechnology to tackle other hair challenges? Like, could it fight humidity frizz or offer better heat protection, maybe?
Yeah.
Maintaining style in tough conditions?
Interesting. So beyond volume,
Right.
where does this kind of material science lead next in hair care?
That's the potential next step for this kind of innovation, something to keep an eye on.